make
I'm not
sure
too sure where that connection's at.
it's right over here.
Okay. All right.
So if you can just untangle that.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure. Okay.
Actually, there's a longer cord here.
Okay.
I don't know if that's Walmart. Yeah. Thanks for being here.
So if you want, we can see how this, how long this one is, and then if it's not long enough,
Yeah.
adjust it.
Yeah, if that one's long enough, they need to be able to be, far enough away from the judges so that
Okay.
when they take their mask off, they kind of
Okay.
Okay, let me just switch in here kind of in between 90 and is that where you want to grip the tank? Second one? Okay. Check. Okay, you guys can hear that? The room can hear it? Can you do a mic check with your camera?
Anybody in
Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, can you hear me in the back on the audio? We're good? Okay. I don't know where my wipes are. There they are. Okay, Grant, I think we're ready to go. So, all right, welcome everybody to the 2020 Opportunity Quest Finals here at Snow College. Thank you for your patience as we work through a couple of those technical difficulties. I especially want to recognize all of our guests tonight. We are joined by President and Jen Cook. Thank you for being with us. All of our judges here, who I'll get to in just a minute, thank you for coming. Our student entrepreneurs, our community members, supporters, friends, family, thank you all for coming. We're doing this under kind of crazy circumstances, as you all know. We're trying to adjust and roll with it. So thanks everybody for being willing to be safe and spread out here tonight. But I'm really glad that we're able to do it in person still. So my name is Russ Tanner. If you don't know who I am, I'm the director of the Grit Center for Rural Entrepreneurship here at Snow College. The Grit Center exists to help students accelerate their success by providing hands-on entrepreneurial experience, which is what we're going to see tonight. So all of the student entrepreneurs that are going to be presenting have worked really, really hard. This is really the culmination of weeks of effort, and they've had to go through 2 previous rounds of judging, an online judging round, and then we have the semifinals on Tuesday. So these are the finals. So really, everyone that entered I consider you guys all winners, those that aren't here tonight, that were in the first rounds, and those that are. But everybody that's here tonight is in the money. So it really is just a question of how much money, and that's going to be determined by our judging panel. I wanted to give a huge thank you to Zions Bank. They're our title sponsor, and Rick Robinson is joining us from Richfield. So thank you, Rick, for being here representing Zions and one of our judges. And I also just wanted to give a couple other thanks to Snow TV in the back for helping us live stream this on YouTube. Hello to everybody on YouTube, and thanks for joining us virtually. Thank you to Christine Hanks, who does everything for everybody in the business department and who's instrumental in putting this on. And for Adrian Contreras and Sophia Perez, who I think are out in the lobby. They are my Grit Center employees this semester. So thank you to everybody who's helped put this on. Okay, so tonight's judging panel is, and if you can just raise your hand real quick so the students know who you are, Keith Bailey from Bailey International, joining us from a local here in Sanpete County. Jason Christensen, founder of North Star, coming down from Utah County tonight. Randy Kaufman, owner and founder of RK Creative Studios. Randy's also joining us from Utah County. Rick Robinson from Zions Bank in Sevier County. So that's 3 counties if you're counting. Pretty cool. And last but not least, Matt Wonderly, founder of Publisher Arts from Salt Lake County. So 5 judges, 4 different counties. Thank you so much for traveling to be here tonight and supporting our students. Yes, absolutely. And we have one more unofficial judge, Lucy Christensen. Thanks, Lucy, for coming tonight. So this is how it works. The teams will have 5 minutes to pitch, and then 3 minutes for questions and answers from the judging panel. There will be a buzzer that goes off at the end of 5 minutes. Your time's going to be right over here on this tablet. So when you're up here, just occasionally glance over there to remember how much time you have. If you end soon, that's okay. We'll just go right into the Q&A session. And I won't do like a hard cutoff at 3 minutes. You know, we'll let you finish your answer if you're in the middle of answering a question, and then we'll just cut you off with applause, kind of like we did in the semifinals. Okay? Any questions on that from judges or participants? Okay. And these are the awards that were given out tonight. 5th place, $500. 4th place, $750. 3rd place, $1,000. 2nd place, $1,500. And 1st place, the Grit Prize, $2,000 cash. We are also going to be naming these 4 named awards, which stand for the 4 words that make up the acronym GRIT. The most grassroots, the most resourceful, the most innovative, and the most tenacious teams. So judges, as you're going tonight, and actually we need to make sure that all of you have access to the judging form. You guys have that? Okay, you've got a phone. Keith, you're good. Rick, have you? Okay. Matt, you're good. Randy, you're good. Okay. So when we break for deliberation, we'll decide which of the teams you want to name those most awards, okay? Additionally, previous to tonight, we had other parts of this competition, as many of you know, students. We had a video voting competition that's been going on for over a week now. We'll announce the winner of that tonight. Whoever got the most views on their video will win the $500 People's Choice Video Award. And then yesterday, out in the courtyard out here, we had our student showcase. And the business entrepreneur seminar class came to that, and other people that were walking by. They got to talk to students who were at their tables, telling them about their business ideas, and then voted for their favorite. And this year we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually honoring the top 3 audience choice recipients. So not just the first one for $500, we're doing first, second, and third for $500, $250, and $100. So again, thank you to Zions Bank for being our big sponsor on this. So that's, if you're adding it up, that's over $7,000 in cash awards that we're going to be giving out here tonight to our student entrepreneurs. So way to go, guys, yes. Okay, so this is our pitch order for tonight. First up, we got Red Rock Girl Designs, Amelia Canapis. Am I saying your last name right? Canapis, all right. Palmer Country Pups with Preston and Sage Palmer. Hydrate with Lexi, Anna, and Emily. Fish On, which is Caden and Caden, I don't know your wife's name. Kate. And is Ethan here tonight? Okay. Caden and Kate representing Fish On. And Condishbrish, which is Lexi McCormick. Okay, so that's the pitch order. So you'll come on up, we'll wipe the microphone and the clicker down in between everybody, and in between each pitch, we'll do a giveaway. So hopefully you guys put in your, what are those things? You know, those little red prize tickets? Yes, Matt's giving me the look. The raffle ticket. We'll do some giveaways. Here's our lovely swag giveaway table over here. We've got some Grit Center shirts. We've got Snow College beanie to keep you warm. It is cold out there, with some lovely Snow College mittens. These are vintage, I might add. You can't get these in the bookstore anymore. Some Snow College t-shirts and a cozy Snow College blanket. So we'll be giving those away in between. Okay, any questions before we get started? Okay, Amelia, you want to come on up? Let me wipe this down real quick. There's your clicker. Okay. You advance it a little bit. Okay, thank you. Push it like 2 times.
And
hold this too so people online can hear.
Yes. For the video, when it plays, can you turn the music down when that happens? Just because it's, I don't know, it's kind of distracting sometimes. So.
I can do that if you want me to.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Thank you. My name is Millie Canapis. I'm the creator of Red Rock Girl Designs. It's an outdoor-inspired jewelry brand, and I started it February of this year. I started it because I wanted to create jewelry for myself that didn't turn my skin green, and I was making it for my family for Christmas events and birthdays, and I realized that I loved the jewelry that I made for myself, and I wanted to share it with my friends and my family. I use copper and stones as well with coins. I do custom jewelry plus my own design. And for the coins, it is legal as long as I do not market it as currency or to be used as currency again. I do all my business online on Instagram as of right now. I have 502 followers as of today. And I have been loving the platform of Instagram. It's a platform where I'm able to be creative and original and my own business owner. I do plan to go onto Etsy after this month, and I'll get into that a little bit later. My target market is 18 to 24-year-old women who are in central and southern Utah. And that's why Etsy would be a perfect place for me to sell, because that is the audience that they have there. What is cool about my business is 71% of women follow me on Instagram, but the 29% are men. And I sell tiger's eye jewelry, and I make a pendant for them, and I put it on a leather rope, and that's why I have that 29% as well. So it's getting okay balanced. It's almost 30% of men on my Instagram account. My sales strategy is, in short words, constant growth. I started giving presents. Now I'm on Instagram, and I've done 2 sales so far. And I'm going on to Etsy, and after I make more sales on Etsy, I plan to create my own website as well. For revenue, I am guaranteed revenue because of the way my pricing works. For every hour of work I put in on a piece of jewelry, that's $10, and then they pay for shipping and then the supply cost. But it's all fair. It's all $5 to $45 for my price range and my audience. The issues that I have is growth. I am a single independent artist who makes my own jewelry all by hand. And it would be difficult for me to grow, but I do have some ideas on ways that I could make more jewelry, and if my business booms, I could hire artists. I don't know if you've heard of Gem Studio in Salt Lake City, but it would be a lot like that. They would make their own collections. It would still be within the brand of Red Rock Girl Designs and still have the same aesthetic, and that's how I would control that situation and take it on as it comes. Lastly, if I were to win the $2,000, I would need the $2,000 for equipment, like torches, anvils, hammers, and out of my own pocket, I would need $1,000 in workshops at Jewelry B Company School in Salt Lake City, and then $500 for supplies, rocks, and stones. And I could bring the price down on a lot of that, but that's my ideal number, and that's $3,500. So in conclusion, I am an independent artist, and I love to create unique and durable brand of outdoor-inspired jewelry for Central and Southern Utah women. I hope to grow and expand my audience, and I know with the help of Opportunity Quest, this brand can become the middle ground of outdoor-inspired jewelry and inspire the Red Rock vibe in all of us. And with that, I would like to show you my designs. After you guys could please open your packages. I wanted to let you guys see up close what that is like. And I know that it needs some work, and that's why I'm a constant learner, and that's why this brand exists, is for me to gain skills, and that's why I'm using $1,000 of my money to go to workshops and improve my skills. And so that is my business card, my Instagram account, and a sticker, and I do all of the art myself. And then with that, I can show you more jewelry up on the screen for everybody else. 5 minutes. Okay, awesome. Perfect. Thank you.
Start your video, but let's open it up for questions.
Okay, and can we turn off the sound then? Yeah. Perfect.
Just start it playing and I'll mute it.
Okay. And then whenever you're ready.
Don't all start at once.
Yes.
Can you walk us through your cost of goods? I mean, you kind of mentioned a little bit that you're going to start cash flowing right away. You keep the majority of profits from each piece of jewelry sold. Walk us through what it costs you for the resources and materials to make the jewelry.
Yes, of course. So one of my main sellers is a penny earring. And so, of course, that would be a penny. And I make sure to buy durable, nice earring hooks, which are copper. And they don't turn my skin green. I always test out my products beforehand. And normally a package of 25 copper earring hooks would be $15 to $17. With the stones, I mostly find them myself. And my dad polishes them for me. And with the equipment list, I would also be getting a tumbler so I could do that for myself. As for the copper, that is pretty mid-range as well, which is why I'm able to keep my costs so low and agreeable to college students in my audience. Yes?
Continuation on that, how would, if you're scaling and utilizing, say, Gem Studios, how would that affect your future profitability?
Future profitability. As for the collections, the artist would make their collection and they would receive a certain portion of that profit. So it would affect it, but at the same time, my skills would be better further in the future when I would be ready to hire artists. And that way it would be able to, we would be able to adjust the prices accordingly.
Your scale then, is that retail planned or is that going to stay e-commerce?
I've got to be honest with you, and I don't know. I'm a brand new business owner. It's been a couple months, and I'm just learning as I grow. So, thank you.
Well, and that's kind of the question, is if you had considered other potential distribution channels.
Oh, yes.
With the brand, I mean, it has kind of a feel or a flavor that might, it sounds like it could appeal to a tourist, market as well. So,
Yes.
anything like that? Have you thought about anything like that?
I live in Escalante, Utah, which is a big tourist town. And I have thought about opening up a small shop there or putting out some of my collections to the local stores there as well. So yes, I have thought about that. Yes?
So you mentioned social media, Instagram.
Yes.
And then moving on to a platform with Etsy. Is there any other social medias that you're looking to branch into that will maybe help you promote?
So far, Instagram is what I've been doing, and I have looked at a couple other platforms, but Etsy I feel like is the best platform for my audience and what they want to see. So thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks. I'll write it down. Great work.
Thank you.
Excellent. So judges, if you'll take a minute and you can score as we go. So you can open up your phones, tablets, laptops, score as we go, and if you could write a sentence or two of feedback for each of our participants, that would be excellent tonight. And so while they're doing that, I want to bring up Adrian and Sophia. Let's do a giveaway. Come on up, guys.
You want to grab one?
Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, wait, I'm not supposed to look at it.
What are we giving away first?
Oh, they don't get to choose?
Okay, you can choose, yeah.
Okay,
It's up to
you
guys.
you guys got to choose what you want when you come to the table.
If you win.
All right?
Okay. 597849.
Congratulations.
What will she pick?
All right, what's he gonna choose? The
Good,
hat.
yeah, good option. Congratulations.
No, let's do just one in between. Yeah. Good work, guys. Excellent. Keep it rolling. Okay, next up, we've got Palmer and Sage. Sorry. Palmer. Come on up, Palmer. Well, yeah, take it away. I'm sorry. Here's your clicker. We'll start when you guys start. And just keep an eye on the timer, and you know how it goes.
Okay, thank you.
When I was younger, we had a dog named Scout. He was a great dog and a part of the family. One of my favorite memories with him was in the wintertime. We would go outside in the backyard and play fetch with him, and he loved playing fetch. We would, instead of using a hard, solid ball, we would kind of fake him out by using snowballs, and it was really funny. And we would have him sit, and then we would toss the ball, and he would jump up and catch it in his mouth and be so excited, and then be really confused, wondering where the ball went, because it was a snowball. And if that didn't happen, we'd toss it, and it'd go right past him. He would turn around and run and dig in the snow and sniff, and he obviously never found it. Another great memory I have with him was in the summertime when he was just a puppy. The first thing I would do when I got up in the morning was go and get him, and I would take him outside, and I had this big, long nightgown, and I would sit down on the porch and it would create a perfect little pocket that he fit in, that I could hold him, and I played with his ears, and I would pet him, and I'd just cuddle with him, and that was some of my favorite stuff to do.
And that's why we want to sell puppies, so that other people can have great memories like these. So Sage's dad also sells puppies, and he's been doing quite well with it. So a few months ago, he suggested to us that we could try selling puppies. And so that's how Palmer Country Pups got started. We're going to sell mini Aussie Doodles, which is a cross between a mini Australian Shepherd and a poodle. And they will be registered through the American Kennel Club, and we will sell them for $3,000 to $4,500 each in Southern California. Now, the reason why we're going to sell them in Southern California is because Sage's dad has been selling them down there, and he's had a lot of success there. And everyone and their dog has a dog down in California, and they tend to sell for a little bit more down there as well.
We are going to advertise through ads on puppyfind.com, which is a website that people can go to and search a specific breed that they want of a dog, and they can come into contact with sellers. And we will also advertise we will create a website and promote that, and we will build up a following on social media.
So to get started, we will need around $8,000 to buy a couple dogs, to get the kennels all set up and get our business set up. And for each dog, each year it'll cost between $300 and $500 to feed them and take care of their medical expenses. Each mother should be able to produce, on average, 8 puppies per year with the breeding cycles we will have. And at $3,000 each puppy, we will be able to make $24,000 on each mother dog.
Our team consists of the two of us and Preston's dad, Jared. Jared will be in charge of taking care of the dogs and puppies. He will breed and raise them on his farm in Blanding, Utah. I will interact with the customers and help them through the buying process, and Preston will deal with the business side of things.
And that's a picture of the three of us. I'm kind of there in the back because the two more important people are there in the front. So what makes us unique is that we are kind of younger than most breeders out there, and we have seen that most use their website and ads to get a hold of customers. And we are going to do that too, but in addition to that, we are going to use a lot of social media to get in contact with potential buyers so that we can get a larger audience, because there are lots of people on social media looking for these kinds of things. So another thing is that Aussie Doodles are kind of a newer breed of dog that their popularity is rising, so the market isn't quite as saturated yet like it is with Labradoodles and Golden Doodles. And so to start off with, we will buy 2 mini Australian Shepherds, and once they're old enough, we will breed them with Sage's dad's poodle. And in the meantime, we'll be building our kennels and pens and getting our business set up and preparing for these puppies to go to their new homes and bring joy to their families. Any questions? Yes?
In your executive summary, you guys talked about doing business in California, and my question is what have you researched with interstate commerce and the actual regulations with selling animals and traveling with them between state lines?
I haven't done a ton of research with all that goes on in that. Sage's dad goes down there, and so if we do end up running into stuff like that, we have someone who has experience with that. But from what he's mentioned to us, I don't think there are much. I know the law down in California says that you can't sell a puppy till it's 8 weeks old, but other than that, I don't know the specifics, details between the differences between Utah and California or other states. Yeah.
All right, so I just bought a medium Bernedoodle, and I spent a lot of time researching and looking at different breeders online. Just wondering why you're limiting your market or focus on Southern California.
Right.
As your strategy.
So that's just where we're going to begin. In the future, we will expand, but we feel like there's a good market out there, and so we don't want to expand too much, because expanding too much gives kind of the negative connotation of a puppy mill. If you're putting out too many dogs, you get a negative connotation that you're just doing it for the money, you're not taking care of the dogs like they need to. And so these kinds of businesses kind of have to remain small to avoid that negative vibe that comes from that term. So for now, we will stick with it, but we will also probably expand into Utah a little bit, as well as other places as we find a market for it. Yes?
Real quick, you said in Cali, everyone has a dog. So if everyone has a dog, where's your market? That's the first question. Might want to avoid saying that next time. Then I'm not going to buy a dog from you because you have a dog. But in terms of competition, how are you going to counter the whole adopt a dog movement? There's a really big movement out there now saying, hey, go to the pound, adopt a new dog, don't go buy a new puppy. There are a lot of dogs in town that they put to sleep. How do you counter that?
Well, I think that's kind of another reason why we're targeting California, is because they've got a pretty good economy down there, and those people like to take care of their dogs and groom them and prep them really nice. They like to have those good genetics, and that's why we're registering them through the AKC. It's I think the top registration place, and that's what people are looking for, is those good genetics. And I think that's the key with breeders in general. Yes?
Any concern if one of the breeders passes away? I mean, animals certainly, from time to time, you lose one. You hope you don't. But.
Certainly. Sage's dad hasn't had much. I don't think he's had any of his breeding mothers die. He has had a few puppies, but in the several years that he's been doing it, probably only 2 or 3 puppies die. If they die, we'll just have to get a new one, but we will keep our conditions for them as clean and sanitary as possible, and keep them up on their medical stuff, and just do all we can to keep them healthy and good. Yeah.
How big could you potentially scale your business?
We kind of think that 10's about the max that we would want to go with mother dogs. We would have a stud, obviously, but I think 10 would probably be the max. At least that's what Sage's dad has suggested, and how far he can scale up. He's at 8 right now, and anyway.
Nice work, Preston. I think it's time for another giveaway. Don't you? Yeah, let's do it. Come on down, Adrian and Sophia. Pick another winner. I have to point out, this is hard. When you're the one up here, it's scary, right? Your heart starts beating a little bit. You start to forget things. So if it looks easy, it's not. Okay.
All right. And the winner is 597855.
855. Oh,
Congratulations.
Lance Wendell. Way to go, Lance.
Yeah, just choose whatever you want. Make sure it fits you. All right, congratulations. Just keep it.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Sophia. Okay, next up, the Hydrate team. You guys ready? Lexi, Emily, and Anna, come on down. Oh, did I mess that up? I might have messed up the order. I guess the order is fish on. I'm sorry, guys. Well, were you third in the first slide? Yeah, I think it got... So I am sorry. I apologize. We're making an audible. We're calling it audible. Sorry, guys. Fish on, Caden and Kate. You guys want to come down? So sorry about that. Ooh, I know. I'm sorry. I apologize for the mix-up. Okay, here you go. Here's your mic. Here's your clicker. And when you start, we'll start the time.
Wonderful. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Caden Thomas, and I absolutely love to fish. But I must admit that I had my doubts when my then roommate, Ethan Varga, invited me on my first ever ice fishing trip. Needless to say, by the end of the trip, I was hooked. Together, we've created Fish On Ice Fishing Baits and Guiding with the goal of helping more people fall in love with this amazing sport. The first half of our business entails the selling of our high-quality soft plastic baits. These are our first 4 prototypes. Sorry, I thought that was the laser. These are our first 4 prototypes in a very rough 3D print. We will begin manufacturing and testing these within the week. They're designed based off of the diets of fish in Utah lakes and reservoirs, though they will work throughout the Mountain West. They are meant to be attached to a weighted hook called a jig, and then drop down underneath the surface of the ice and wiggled around a little bit until a fish decides that it looks tasty enough to take a bite. However, it's really dark down there, and so a new innovation in fishing technology is a glow-in-the-dark bait. Our baits will be set aside from the competition because they glow longer and brighter. Additionally, they'll be more durable, meaning you won't have to put a new one on after every use. While we do want to mass produce these, we realize that we have to design the right thing before we design things right. Therefore, the goal of this season is to perfect these prototypes. We will still focus on sales a little bit in online and in local retailers, one of which we already have a soft commitment to carry our products. Then we'll use customer feedback and in-field research to perfect these baits, then use equity financing for just the bait half of our business to upscale and sell to major fishing retailers in both the United States and Canada. In addition to our soft plastic baits, we'll also offer a premium guiding service on Strawberry Reservoir and Fish Lake. There are over 31,000 people within our target market within driving distance of these 2 water bodies. For some of them, especially the first-timers, it is more economical for them to hire a guide who has the skills and equipment necessary to keep them warm, safe, catching fish, and most importantly, having fun. Upon arriving at the lake of their choice, our clients will receive some safety instruction and equipment before being driven out to a tent that is set up and, might I add, warm. That's not a word you really associate with ice fishing, but it is when you come with us. All they'll have to do is drop their line in the water and catch fish. In fact, if they don't catch fish, then they get their money back. We plan to pick up these clients through an aggressive social media marketing campaign, including tactics such as free merchandise, discounts, and posting high-quality video content to gain credibility with our potential clients. Our Facebook page, which got started last week, has reached over 8,000 potential clients already. Word of mouth will also be an incredibly effective advertising tool as we give clients a top-notch experience that they will rave about to their families and friends. Thanks to the coronavirus pandemic, entry counting statistics show that 770,000 more people visit Utah state parks each month on average. Additionally, several local bait and tackle businesses have closed thanks to this pandemic. On the bait side, this creates a very high demand and a somewhat short supply of baits designed for these water bodies. On the guiding side, it means there's going to be a lot more people on the ice. In other words, it's a perfect time to enter this market. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. Let's talk some numbers here. Using web sales and direct sales revenue models, our first season projection on the bait side puts us at making $2,000 in profit just off of prototypes, with an initial investment of $500, which we have already made. In the guiding side, using a transactional revenue model, our first season projection puts us at making $12,000 in profit, guiding at only 25% of our capacity. This will require an initial investment of just under $3,000. We plan to grow our business through expanding our line of soft plastic baits, creating custom fishing tackle, selling flies during the warmer months. There's no such thing as a good fishing company that doesn't sell merchandise. So we'll sell things like hats, t-shirts, and you guessed it, face masks. We can also monetize our content on social media if we gain a big enough following. Eventually, although it will require a lot of capital, we want to make custom ice houses like this one. Guys, I don't even know if this is real fishing, but what I do know is that there's a lot of money in it if we can make it lightweight enough for Utah ice. We are currently a team of two. My then roommate and now business partner, Ethan, will run the guiding bit, and it is my responsibility to run the baits. I'd be happy to answer your questions at this time. On your guiding portion, walk me through the cost. You said it's $125 a day? So if we calculate in about $5 per person for food plus gas, some baits and everything, it'll put us at about $85 per fishing day, which means that we make profit off of one client, but taking bigger groups would be ideal.
Okay. What about permitting? Have you looked into permitting or anything?
I have. Let me pull up exactly what it's called. The only thing I've been able to find are permits from the national forests that the lakes are in and the state parks. Typically, it's called a special recreation use permit, and they either charge a small fee or $10, let's say, per person that we guide as a part of letting us use that land in that way.
You say your product's got a little bit of a competitive advantage with better flow. Is that patentable or protectable?
It is, and I have not looked too much into that yet, but that is definitely something we will be looking into.
What kind of competition's out there for fishing guides? I mean, I've known of honey guides, but fishing guides.
So there really aren't any specifically for ice fishing. There's one guy that guides on Fish Lake that I look to as kind of a mentor, Ron Sorensen. He's out of Electric Lake Fish and Tackle. There are some that guide on lakes in northern Utah as well, but there really is not much competition for this.
So it seems like there's almost two different businesses.
There are.
Here, which of these are you the most excited about, or do you see has the most potential?
That's a very interesting question. We do know that we could get these on a national scale with enough hard work, but we also know that we're going to get the most revenue this season from the guiding service. So eventually we want the baits to make the most money, but for now the guiding service is how we make money to make money, if that makes sense.
I am just curious why you're limiting yourself to 70 miles, especially knowing Strawberry is not too far from Beaver City, Park City, where you will get a lot of tourists and stuff, because the numbers to me
So there are actually people that come from nationwide to come fish these two lakes. If we can get a large enough audience to market to with that, after we create a name for ourselves, we would be busy all winter long. Right now, we want to focus on locals so that we can gain their trust, and when people go into tackle shops and look for a guide, we'll be the ones that they call.
Have you looked into any type of lodging where you could possibly keep people that come from further distances?
I do know there's lodging on both of those reservoirs. I'm pretty sure that the stuff at Fish Lake is open, and there's a place just in Daniels Canyon by Strawberry where people can stay. Those would be our higher-end clients for sure, though. Any other questions? Thank you very much for your time. Be sure to go follow us on social media.
Good job. Oh, you're even wiping it down for me. Look at that.
Making your job easy, man.
That's why you're a guide. Excellent. Yeah, there you go. Great. All right, guys, ready for another giveaway?
Yeah. So the winner is 597848.
848. Oh, I didn't see him. He was camouflaged. It's Mason Cox. Come on down, Mason. Just stick it in your pocket. Okay, I want to make sure. Oh, he goes with the blanket. Good choice. Good choice, Mason. Okay, just wanted to make sure before I said the wrong thing. Now we're ready for the Hydrate team. Emily, Lexi, and Anna, come on up. We are safe. And it's, yeah. If you guys can kind of come out from, yeah, so makes it a little bit better.
Better? Do you want me to film more out? Okay. Oh.
Hi, my name is Anna Jacoma. I'm from Detroit, Michigan, and I'm a freshman here at Snow College.
I'm Emily Barber. I'm from Fillmore, Utah, and this is my 5th semester here at Snow.
Hi, my name is Lexi Pintor. I'm from Logan, Utah, and I'm a freshman here at Snow College. All three of us are part of the outdoor leadership and entrepreneurship business here at Snow College. We learned about Opportunity Quest through our class. We decided to sign up with a new business idea, and that is how Hydrate was created. What is Hydrate? Hydrate is a hydro dipping water bottle company. Hydro dipping is where you spray paint onto water, you dip your desired product into it, take it out, let it dry, peel off the stickers or letters you have on there, and it will create a new water bottle design that is not like any other. We take your reusable water bottle that you already have, or you can buy one from us. We also then have the spray paints that you can choose from, a wide range of colors. You can also put on stickers or letters to give you a new design once you peel them off. Here is a video of how to hydro dip.
Just click it one more time. Let me turn the music on.
Awesome. So what kind of gave us the idea was just earlier this year, I was able to go whitewater rafting with some friends. And as we were getting ready to go, my friend's dad brought out all the equipment, getting it ready, and he was showing us some of the equipment that he had hydro dipped previously, a couple weeks prior. And
I thought it was so cool. I was amazed by it that not only it was durable enough to go whitewater rafting with us, but that it looked sick and it was just unique and fun. And that's kind of where it came from. And when I had to create a business, I told Anna and Lexi, and kind of my excitement rubbed off on them. And so that was really nice. But I think the main thing that we all really like about it is that everyone has a water bottle or needs a water bottle, and so this potentially could be something that anyone would be interested in.
So we have already started getting our company name out to Snow College students. We will also be using social media. So we have a Facebook and Instagram page. And on those pages, we will post pictures and videos about the different kinds of products we have, the different designs, and the process of hydro dipping them. Also, we will reach out to other businesses and offer to make custom water bottles with their logos at a discounted price. So it costs us about $4.51 to hydro dip a water bottle. So for the service of dipping a pre-owned water bottle, it just costs $10 for the customer. And then we have 4 different kinds of water bottles we sell, 2 different size Nalgene's and 2 different size vacuum insulated bottles, ranging from $18 to $32. On all 4 of these water bottles, our profit margins are greater than 50%. In order to create 50 water bottles, we need about $587 for the supplies necessary to hydro dip them.
Awesome. So right now we're just starting out with water bottles. We picked Nalgene's and hydros because we're outdoorsy and whatever, but we have gotten a lot of interest from other people wanting to dip other things like the game controllers or shoes and phone cases, things like that. And so once we become proficient enough in hydro dipping, we would definitely be open to trying out and dipping different products and stuff like that. Basically, you can dip anything as long as it works with paint, right? So obviously there are things that don't work with paint, and those are the things that we wouldn't dip. But other than that, we envision most of our profit coming from just customers who already have water bottles or just locally and kind of word of mouth. But we plan on like opening like an Etsy or having more of a website where we can get most of our profit later on, we're assuming. So, any questions? Thank you for letting us present today.
So as you listed it looks like you listed your expenses. Did you factor in the cost of your time or other capital expenses things aren't directly involved there?
Yes, so we made our profit margins greater than 50% based off of just the bottles because we believe that including our time, that's a greater enough profit margin. So it only takes about 10 minutes to actually dip the bottle, and then it has to sit out overnight. So in total, it takes about 24 hours, but it only takes about 10 minutes of our time to dip the bottles.
Were you thinking the amounts were small or too high?
I'm just thinking that you're talking about a gross margin rather than a net margin, and that's always a little concerning.
Yeah.
Make sure that you factor in those costs as well as a cost for, say, it looked like you had a tub, so it's more capital costs you can't directly associate with that, but a tub that you're dipping it in and how long it was going to last, how are you going to scale that?
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
Maybe you kind of answered this already, but your business is initially you're thinking it would be more of a service to people that have products that you would provide a service to them to do the hydro dipping. Is it ultimately your vision to be selling your own hydro dip product under your brand? Is it more of a means to get to that, or what is your strategy there?
Yeah, so we're starting out with just having people bring their water bottles to us just to like reduce plastic waste and stuff like that. But then once we get our name out, we would transfer into like more having people buying the water bottles from us and us hydro dipping and doing this more specific designs that they want.
Have you thought about like a product extension of some sorts and selling the kit itself and not the bottle? You sell the tack or the paint, whatever you call it, what do you call it?
It was just spray paint.
Yeah.
Sell that as a kit so you don't have to have people shipping in stuff to you?
So we have an Instagram. We definitely don't have a lot of followers, but potentially on Instagram we thought about like posting videos and stuff of us actually hydro dipping because I think it's kind of interesting to watch.
But in those videos, we could like give materials and like options for people if they want to try it at home or whatever. But you can find, like you can YouTube hydro dipping and see people doing it, but selling paint and stuff like that, we haven't really thought about.
So what would set me apart then if I can do it on my own at home? If I said DIY this, I would look it up. What would set you apart from me doing it myself?
So if someone just wanted to dip one item of theirs, it's not really cost efficient for them because for us, that's the cost of making 5 water bottles. So one can of spray paint would make about 5 water bottles. So it costs more for them to do it on their own than go through us. Any other questions?
Thank you.
Who's thirsty for some swag? Come on down, guys. Let's do it. Do you want me to hold it? Here, I'll just hold it.
597
Oh, 597. That's everybody.
866.
866. Oh, it's one of our judges. I'm sorry, you're disqualified. No, just come on up, Keith. Come on. I'm just joking with you. Come pick a prize. We've still got some amazing Grit Center t-shirts, not to bias you. No, I love the I love the beanie. That's nice. Good pick. Okay, thanks guys. Okay, so 4 down, 1 to go. Last but definitely not least, you know, I'm feeling kind of itchy in my scalp. If only I had some good conditioner. Oh, Lexi McCormick is here to solve that problem. There we go.
It's actually Lexi Clausen now.
Oh,
but
I am so sorry.
it's okay.
You didn't answer with your married name.
You're right. I haven't officially changed my name. Anyway, before I start, I just want to thank everyone for coming, especially the judges. It's business owners like you that have allowed students like us to be able to have these ideas and be driven to do the things that we are intending to do. Excuse me. I have a little bit of a nervous stutter, so if I pause, it's me like not stuttering at you. So, okay. So, yep. My product is Condish-Brish. It's a conditioner that is built into the bristles of a brush. The intended audience of this is for all people everywhere who have hair, but it's specifically to help with problems like this. People have been brushing their hair in the shower for years. I know I do it every day. Every time I take a shower, I brush my hair while it's wet. But that's actually a dangerous thing to do for your hair. Your hair is most fragile when it's wet. And so brushing your hair while you're in the shower or while your hair is wet is actually damaging your hair. And I didn't learn this until recently. And so that's why I've come up with this idea, because I want to help people to learn those things and learn about good hair care products, and also to prevent people from having nasty, tangled hair, kind of like mine. I have damaged my hair a lot over the years. Anyway, so it'll come in a shampoo and a conditioner form. The shampoo is designed to be like a conditioner bar. If you've ever used a conditioner bar, you know that they're wonderful. They reduce plastic waste and they allow you to be able to wash your hair and feel good about the environment at the same time. The problem that I have found using a conditioner bar is that it doesn't get all the way into your scalp. I feel like there's just a little bit part of my head that doesn't get fully clean, and so this brush is designed to help with this. The shampoo bar is designed to be used to scrub your head. The conditioner bar is designed to be used to comb through your hair. Both of these products will be a bar plus a brush. So the bar will be molded into a specific shape that fits into your brush. That means that you can reuse your brush and you don't create the plastic waste with plastic bottles. And you get a new bar every month in a subscription. That creates recurring revenue. We like that. So other products, like I've said, create plastic waste, and they're actually mostly water, which is a hard thing to package and transport. That's why the bar is a better option for especially subscription-based products because it ships easier and it's lighter. The brush will be made of recycled materials, so it's eco-friendly on a double basis. And it doesn't damage your hair because of the not patented, because of the specific design of the bar brush, the brush and bar combo. So as you can see here, I have kind of a rough prototype of my product. This is a conditioner bar that has been put into the bristles of a brush. The bristles are very soft, and they don't have the little balls that come on the ends of a lot of other brushes. These little balls catch in your hair and actually rip through knots, and that makes it harder for you to brush and causes more damage. These bristles don't do that. Plus, they are malleable but hold their shape well enough so that you can slip the bar right over the bristles and reuse that brush every month. So like I said, it comes in a subscription. You can see my pricing down at the bottom. When you first start your subscription, you would be purchasing the brush set, so that would be 2 brushes and 2 bars for each. So that'd be conditioner and a shampoo for each brush. And then after that, it would be a recurring monthly cost of $19.35 for your subscription. And that's about on par with other bar shampoo and conditioners. They're a little bit higher end because they last so much longer. 1 bar is the equivalent to 3 bottles of shampoo. This is just talking about the subscription-based market. It's planned to increase over the next few years, and there's lots of space for growth. There's also a specific thing that I would like to talk about. Big box stores like Target and things like that are starting to consider subscription-based products for their customers. And so our target market would to move into those as well as online subscriptions. This is a little bit on the cost profit margins of creating the bars. This would be to create a bar and brush. So this would be for 1 bar and 1 brush. And as you can see, there's plenty of room for profit for any unconsidered fees or things that I have forgot to include in this. And I think that's all the time I have. Thank you so much. Do I have questions? Yes.
I know my hair looks great.
I have 4 daughters.
Yeah, struggle.
So this is really not, I have 3 sons, so I don't have a whole lot of experience here, but I'm just curious, the true demand, right? I mean, if I get my leg bit off by a shark, I'm going to pay 20 grand to get that fixed right away. If it's a mosquito bite, I'm going to let it just itch for a couple of days. Is this a demand on which side of that spectrum? Can you give me an idea?
This is a demand more on the side of using one product versus another. So it's like an essential product that you need every day, but it's choosing to use something that's maybe better for you in the environment versus something that's cheaper.
So would that be your stick with your brand, sustainable?
Exactly, yes. It's eco-friendly.
With that, though, my next question would be, you got the subscription model with your own bar of shampoo and,
right.
and whatnot. How do you compete then with big name brand, Pantene Pro V? My wife loves that brand. It's a really good proven brand. How are you going to compete with those, or do you partner with those? Have you thought about that?
I have thought about partnering, and I think that that would end up being one of the most profitable options if I can get a good deal with that. The problem that I'm seeing right now is that there's just not anything like this on the market. This is a one-of-a-kind thing. It's an original idea, and I'm really hoping to create a sustainable product that is going to be creating profit for me for years to come. Creating a deal with a big brand would kind of limit my abilities to build this into what I would like it to be.
So I'm a father of 4 daughters, and I see this, and all of a sudden I'm envisioning washing my daughter's hair and getting this shampoo in her eyes.
Right.
So I don't know, have you thought about that, like as far as the target maybe being a little bit targeting parents and children. I mean, what you talked about with how you would use it and the ease of and brushing while they're, I mean, all of that, right?
Right.
Is that something, have you thought about that as more of the marketing angle versus the eco-friendliness of it all?
Right. To clarify your question, are you saying you think it would be easier to use this product versus others?
Seems easier if you're like shampooing your kids' hair.
Yeah, to just use something that's already in place and won't run as much. Yes, I have.
Children, I'm saying targeting it more to be used for children even. I don't know.
I have thought about that, and it is one of the target markets that I would like to move into, but ultimately children can't buy products, right? And so my target audience is going to be female heads of households. So these are going to be mostly mothers, potentially fathers as well, who are buying products for their children.
The one you've got put together that you...
Right, yeah.
Have you been using it?
I have. That's why it looks a little gross. It's been through a couple of test runs.
And obviously it's worked for you.
It has, and I've really enjoyed using it. I actually came up with the idea from using bar shampoo and conditioners myself, and so I was like, you know what would make this better is if I did this. And originally, I just took a bar and was scraping off bits of it with a brush and then brushing my hair with that, and I was like, this would be so much easier if I just put the bar into the brush. So, yes.
How's production going to work? Where are you going to get the brushes? How are you going to create the bars?
Thank you for asking that. I've actually, I'm beginning to, I haven't started the process, but I'm going to be working with Soap Creek, which is a local company who produces a lot of bars and similar things like that, to produce the bars and produce the molds to put the bars into. And then I'm going to go with, I haven't quite figured out if manufacturing my own brushes would be cheaper or if just going with a company that has already produced things, something like Alibaba, where you can buy bulk items and just use them in my product. And so to design the bar around that specific brush or to make my own brush. The cost of each is a little complicated to figure out.
Great work, Lex. Okay, judges, so now, oh, thanks. Okay, so now it's up to you, and we're going to head out to another room here for just a minute, so it'll give you the chance to deliberate, feel good about the final decision. So while we're doing that, everybody else sit tight, and we'll come back in just a few minutes to announce the winners. And then if Adrian and Sophia, if you guys want to do another couple giveaways while we're out, that's great. Okay, I gotta take this real quick.
You wanna
Do you want me
do
to do it?
one?
Okay. How many are we doing?
Oh, you could probably do like
3?
2 or 3 more. Yeah, how many? We still got.
We still have a lot of stuff.
3 more? Okay. All right, the first one, 597862.
Congratulations. All right.
Wait, what's she gonna choose? Sure.
Yeah, just keep. All right. The next one will be 597858. No? Well,
Nobody?
it seems like we're gonna have to grab another one. 597865. Yay! Congratulations.
And then
Sure,
the last one? No, we'll do 2 more.
And then the last one is 597851. Congratulations.
And you guys can go out and grab food if you like while we're waiting. It's just on the table over there. Just make sure to sign your name.
on the paper, and thank you guys so much.
What is the role of that in building like international business? It's actually was create a lot of I want to cross the board, which gets any guns because I was any guns. We not getting any guns because I was building.
Should we bring one of those signs down to take pictures by?
Let me go grab that really quick.
Yeah, should we do that in the middle? Awesome. Okay, we'll go that way. Thank you. Okay, we've kept you in suspense for a little while. Thank you for hanging with us, audience, students. Thank you very much. Before I announce the winners, though, we made a little slideshow. Thank you to Sophia, and she's been working on this really hard, and then I went and messed it up, but it still looks great. This is to celebrate. The Grit Center is 1 year old this month. We just barely launched last November. So we've only been around Snow College for 1 year. So we wanted to celebrate some of what we've done in the last year, as well as showcase your journey the past couple of weeks as part of Opportunity Quest. So bear with me on this. Let me jump over here. Oh, I better be careful. You're going to see my screen if I do that. I gotta unhook real quick. I don't want to give any winners away just yet. All right, now where's my slideshow? There we are.
For anybody in the audience who's got a birthday today, happy birthday to you.
Cardio burns fat, right? No. Cardio actually burns calories, usually in the form of carbs in the bloodstream that are there.
I think I can go like this really fast. There we go. Okay. Oh, actually, I need to show one more video. So we had some friends from the University of Utah that were going to be here tonight. And they were going to talk all about how the winner of tonight's competition automatically gets into the Utah Entrepreneur Challenge, which is a statewide competition for all the schools, all the entrepreneurs in the state, student entrepreneurs. They weren't able to make it because of the COVID restrictions. So instead, I just want to show you this really brief video about the Utah Entrepreneur Challenge. And so the winner tonight gets an automatic seed into the top 20, but anyone else is eligible to enter. Okay, that's how it works. And I can answer more questions about that later if you come talk to me.
True Adherence is a hands-free, real-time feedback tool that allows you to see how you're doing weight training so you get the most out of every workout. It's awesome to get feedback from the people that are going to be our end users.
We have SmartBeat, which is a video baby monitor with breath detection.
We go to Brigham Young University, and what our product does is it makes all sprinkling systems wireless. We've gotten rid of battery-operated controllers, and now you can make a sprinkling system work with no wires. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. It's going to help you in more ways than just money and financials. The connections you receive through this whole process and the training and the help, it's all worth it.
So again, that's the Utah Entrepreneur Challenge. It's $100,000 in cash and prizes. That's happening spring 2021. I'm not sure how they're going to adjust it this year. It's probably going to be all virtual. So watch for more info about deadlines on that, usually coming up in February. And then I forgot to ask Rick about this. I'm kind of putting him on the spot, but Rick is our Zions Bank judge tonight, and Zions is our key sponsor for this event. So they're the ones that are sponsoring the money for all of you student entrepreneurs. So Rick, I was wondering if you would be willing to just share a few words as a Zions Bank banker on why Zions chooses to support student and local entrepreneurs. Would you be willing to do that? We're looking for a really, really good speech. And if you don't know Rick, is anyone from Sevier County? Any Sevier County people tonight? Oh, look, there. No, his dad was principal of.
I'll claim Sevier.
That's right. Well, you may recognize Rick's voice if you follow Sevier County high school sports. So, Rick, tell us about Zions and why they support entrepreneurs.
Well, I think what you guys are going to be the leaders that we're able to do things, that we're able to make loans to benefit our community. So we really want to thank you guys for all of you participating. And I'm proud to be with Zions Bank because I'm glad they're going to sponsor in this area. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick. Thank you. We appreciate you for being here tonight, and to all of our judges again, thank you, and to all of our students. So you guys want to know who won? Yeah. Okay, let's get to it. My clicker is not plugged in. It helps if I do that. Okay. And the winners are, drum roll. Oh, we're going to announce the audience choice winners first. I know. So our third place audience choice winner for $100, MC Welding and Fabrication, Mason Cox. Come on down. Mason is an amazing welder. maybe he's brought some of his stuff. Once you get your check, why don't you step over to the side over here, kind of by the sign, and we'll get a big group photo at the end. So this was from yesterday from the student voting. So way to go, Mason. Okay, second choice, Audience Choice Award goes to Instant for $250, Jacob Semideni. Come on up, Jacob. Jacob was the guy who was standing up on the table shouting, and he even recruited other people to like go around the audience and get them over to his table. So way to go, Jacob, and Instant. This was an instant service restaurant app. Okay, then our $500 first place audience choice prize goes to Hydrate. Come on down, girls. We apologize. We made a little typo on your giant check, but I'm sure Zions will still cash it. If you walk it into a Zions bank, they'll still honor that. Congratulations. And you're not done tonight, so. Oh, I jumped the gun. Our $500 video choice, People's Choice Award goes to Red Rock Grill Designs and Amelia Canapis. Congratulations, Millie. Okay, now for tonight's winners, our top 5 finalists in order. $500 and most grassroots goes to Palmer Country Pups. Congratulations, guys. Okay, our $750 prize and most innovative, Hydrate. You come on over and get another check. Okay, third place, $1,000. Most tenacious, Fish On. Come on down, congratulations. Good job, Caden. This is really tough. It's fun, but it's tough. So the judges have a hard job, and we appreciate them, and we appreciate all of the hard work that you guys have done. So wait for it, because when I announce the second place, you're going to know who the first place is. So we're going to announce them both together. They're on edge. Lexi is just like, she's on tenterhooks right now. And Millie's already up here. It's between these two. It's Red Rock Grill Designs and Condish-Brish. Are you ready for it? Audience, here we go. The $2,000 grip prize goes to Condish-Brish. Second place to Millie and Red Rock Grill Designs. So way to go. Congratulations. I think this calls for celebration, don't you guys? Awesome. Okay, well, let's get some photos. That's it for the night, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Judges, if you'd like to hang around and chat with any of these people, you're welcome to, and I'll share your contact info with them as well. So thank you and good night.